Hey, how's it going, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Good. Officer Tenzing, UC Police. You have a license on you?
Yeah, what happened? What was the problem?
Okay. Is this your car?
Yeah.
It's going back to a female, actually.
Yeah, it's my wife. Her name is Shonda Reed.
Okay. We don't have a front license plate on your car.
Oh, I can put my glove on. I have it.
What's that?
It's right here.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's got to go where the front plate's supposed to go.
Well, I didn't know.
You don't have to reach for it. It's okay. You have a license on you?
Yeah.
What's that bottle on the floor there?
Oh, it's a bottle.
Bottle of what?
You can smell it.
Okay. Do you have a license on you?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know where that license at? Is that or what?
Yeah, I got my titles and stuff on that.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you again. Do you have your license on you?
I have license. You can run my name.
So do you not have your license on you? I'm asking you a direct question. Do you have your license on?
I thought I did. I understand. What did you pull me over for?
Again, the front tag.
But it's not illegal to have a front flag.
Okay. Actually, it is. I'm going to ask you again. Do you have a license on you?
I have a license. You can run my name.
Okay. Is that not on you then?
I don't think I have it on me.
Be straight up with me. Are you suspended?
No, I'm not suspended.
Why don't you have your license on you?
I just don't. I'm sorry, sir. I'm just going to go in the house.
Okay. Where do you stay at? Down here?
Right around the corner.
Okay. Well, until I can figure out if you have a license or not, go ahead and take your seatbelt off for me.
I ain't even do nothing.
Go ahead and take your seatbelt off. Stop! Stop! I'm good! I'm good! No, just driving down the side of the road! I don't know about it! Huh?
Breaking, second cop in a week let off for killing an unarmed man on video. The trial of former University of Cincinnati police officer Ray Tensing has ended in a second mistrial. Now it appears the killing of Samuel Dubose won't be anyone's responsibility. By Claire Burnish, June 23, 2017. Cincinnati. Former University of Cincinnati campus police officer Ray Tensing will not be held accountable for killing motorist and father Samuel Dubose just off campus nearly 2 years ago, because despite a grand jury indictment for manslaughter, the trial jury remained deadlocked after deliberating for a full 5 days. Dubose was pulled over for a front license plate violation, one which, in many states, would not even have been a code violation. Now, this hotly disputatious killing will join a lengthy list of similar questionable deaths at the hands of a collective American police force eager to shoot first, ask questions later, and never take responsibility for the most grievous of wrongdoings. The evidence shows there was no danger to Ray Tensing when he made the decision to go for his gun, prosecutor Seth Tiger argued in a closing statement quoted by the New York Times on Monday. Sam Dubose was trapped in that car during that stop, and he was an easy target when his car became his coffin. In his first trial, jurors were evenly split. 4 jurors thought Tensing was guilty of murder, 4 thought he was guilty of voluntary manslaughter, and 4 thought Tensing was not guilty, according to prosecutor Joe DeTers, local WCPO reports. The prosecution filed a motion to add reckless homicide, a lesser charge, to the 2-count indictment. Incidentally, the Free Thought Project predicted this outcome last week in the wake of the first hung jury in Tensing's trial, with an article titled, "Get Ready, Sam Dubose's Killer Set to Be Next Cop to Walk Free for Murdering a Citizen" on video. Read more. Video exposes official account as false, shows cop kill man as he ran away. In July 2015, Officer Tensing stopped Dubose around 6:30 in the evening, as his vehicle lacked a front license plate, something required in Ohio and a smattering of other states. Tensing, an officer with the University of Cincinnati force which had an arrangement with the city of Cincinnati to overstep the technical bounds of the school, decided to make the stop after following the motorist for about 1 mile. Police said Officer Tensing asked repeatedly to see the man's driver's license, but he produced a bottle of alcohol inside the car, instead, said University Police Chief Jason Goodrich in a press conference, the anti-media reported at the time. ABC News reports, according to the Associated Press, Tensing and his defense attorney, Stuart Matthews, have argued that, at the traffic stop, Dubose stepped on the accelerator while Tensing's arm was trapped. The defense says Tensing, who pleaded not guilty, was scared Dubose would use his car to kill him, so Tensing acted reasonably to try to stop the threat. Video footage from the dash camera inside a patrol car on scene disputed police accounts of the stop, showing Dubose, perhaps panicked, indeed pulling away from the stop prematurely, but not placing Tensing in danger. In short, it appeared Dubose simply wanted to flee, not harm the officer in any way. Prosecutors had argued video showed the officer firing into Dubose's vehicle just 1 second after he began to pull away, meaning Tensing could not possibly have feared for his life. Tensing wasn't in reasonable fear of his life when he made the decision to shoot Dubose, they contended, according to the AP. This office has probably viewed upwards of hundreds of police shootings, and this is the first time that we've thought this is without question a murder, stated Prosecutor Joe Deters in a press conference just after the killing. It was so unnecessary for this to occur, he said, adding that Dubose was subdued and Tensing had noted the license plate number, so should not have had reason to pursue, much less fire upon, the car. Dubose's 13 children have been left without the man who had turned his life around immediately before Tensing ripped their loving father from their lives. At least some members of yet another jury in yet another trial for senseless killing by police have in essence found yet another hapless cop, afraid of his own shadow, perfectly justified in stealing the life of a black man, ultimately due to the existence of yet another meaningless, excessive law. This is untenable. It cannot continue. This week, police barbarism and, worse, its ignorant impunity has been put on trial and found a perfectly acceptable state of affairs for the United States in 2017. But this isn't acceptable. Policing in America will have to endure sweeping, unapologetic reform in the use of force, interactions with the public, training, traffic stops, and morality versus legality if, that is, they don't want to be viewed as an enemy of the people. If not, police impunity and senseless killing will produce one consequence U.S. foreign policy is beginning to comprehend in full blowback. And it, like the excessively violent police, won't be pretty.
Hey Charlotte County, this is Charlotte County Cop Watch, and I wanted to explain what fair use is. You can use pieces of news articles if you're doing it for news reporting, you have commentary, and you're doing it for education purposes. So that's what fair use is, as you can see right here. Another reason why I wanted to make this video is to let you know I have just joined with Patreon. A nice thing with Patreon, I make no money on YouTube. They took the money away years ago. And so this is another way to give, and it's a nice thing too, because you can give monthly. You can give $1, $5, $10, whatever. I do 4 to 5 hours a day on trying to wake the sheeple up on how corrupt it is and different ways that you can fight the corruption. So Patreon is a way that you can do it, and then of course the old way is still there. Donate to Charlotte County Cop Watch with PayPal or credit card. So keep that in mind. 4 to 5 hours a day. I make no money, but the corruption happened to me and I'm sick of it, so I'm trying to wake people up. But my wife would love it if if we could get some help out there. There's 47,000 subscribers. Just think if each one of you subscribers just gave let's say actually yes, $1 a month. 47,000 subscribers gave $1 a month. That would be awesome. That's not going to happen. But anyways, that would be great if it did happen. But you know, do the math in your head. Just think about it. Like I said, 4 to 5 hours a day. I get no money from YouTube. YouTube has gone nuts. You can't do anything anymore. They're taking the money away everywhere. So these are a couple different ways that you can still help out with all this time that I put in. And as you know, I'm in a special situation where, you know, at least I can do it. You know, 4 to 5 hours a day. We have a cleaning company during the day. That's what allows me to do this, and we're debt free. So this is my hobby. I don't go fishing and all that other crap. I try to save the world. So help me out to make the wife happy, man. In fact, if you guys did give $1 a day, and there was 47,000 of you, and you did it, and each of you gave $1, and that was every month, oh my God, yes, I could quit. I could start suing them. Another idea too that we have is, you know, if I got, you know, some funds, we could actually contact everyone that has been ticketed and or arrested and put in jail and start sending them postcards to let them know we're here, and to see if everything went all right, and if it didn't, find out their story. So we could even do more investigations and more lawsuits. Lawsuits take money. So just think about that. You know, 47,000 of you so far right now. You know, $1 a day. I mean, $1 a month on Patreon, or $5 a month Patreon, 10, 20, whatever. Just do the math in your head. Help out. This is a lot of work every single day. Thanks.